Now, good morning. How are you?
Great.
Big weekend.
Yeah,
Big weekend
exciting.
for Bretton Woods. You guys opened the doors yesterday.
Opening early, yeah.
And rave reviews. Tell me about what people have been saying.
They've been coming in and saying, wow, this is great. Thanks, guys. This is the best opening day we've had in years. And, you know, it's awesome. And it's a week early, basically. So.
And the weather is just gorgeous.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
I mean, you guys have one trail, about a mile of terrain, correct?
Yep.
And you still have some elements put out on there, so I heard.
There's some terrain park elements out there, so everybody can come out and enjoy it.
That's
Definitely.
wonderful. So what are the hours of operation for the lifts today?
It's 9 to 4.
9 to 4.
9 to 4.
Now, you did a little sampler last week.
Yep, before we were open.
It just must be so weird. I mean, just every year I say this, it kind of surprises me.
Well, it's always different, for sure. This year that we've had nice cold temperatures, so the snowmaking has gone really well.
Wonderful.
Which is why we're opening early and why we're able to have even better conditions than normal for opening day.
Excellent. So you're going to continue to blow snow all this week. It's going to be conducive to that with those overnight temperatures, and then opening again next weekend?
We're staying open.
Oh, you're just staying open.
We're staying open every day.
You guys are amazing.
That's what we do. So everything is open. Climbing wall's open. Canopy Tour stays open. They never closed. But food court's open. It's all going on, and then obviously after Thanksgiving, it all really ramps up with the crowds.
Now, for Thanksgiving Day, are you guys open or closed for Thanksgiving Day?
We're open.
So you're open, all right.
Yep.
So people can go and get a little ski on.
Absolutely, burn off some turkey.
Yeah, and you guys actually have an event going on as well. Is it that following weekend?
It's, the day after Thanksgiving. It starts off, so Warren Miller's new film, Flow State, on Friday night. And then a beer tasting on Saturday, and it's great fun. Brings a lot of people in. I'm
sure it does, and that actually reminds me. I'm sure a lot of locals who are living here full time go to that, but also the people that are home visiting. Yeah. That would be a great thing to get together with your friends that you haven't seen.
Absolutely.
You know, and go on up there and enjoy that.
Yeah, no, the beer tasting is great, and you get a crowd of people. You get several different brewers, including the local ones for sure, and people have a great time.
Festive. Yep. Okay, and for that meal, though, they do need reservations, correct?
For the Thanksgiving buffet, absolutely.
Okay. All right, so call ahead for that, and they can do that online as well, I'm sure.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so a new area at Bretton Woods. Let's talk about this new area and how's it looking for this year? Well,
it's sort of a funky new backcountry type of area, and you can get out there and feel like you're all alone in the woods, and we've got a new cabin up there, a new T-bar, so you don't have to work quite as hard to get there.
Now tell me about this T-bar, because we were just mentioning it off camera, and the telegraph T-bar. Yeah, they found an old telegraph cable. There was a telegraph tower up on Mount Rosebrook, which has been since abandoned, or fire tower, I should say. And when they were excavating for the new lift, excuse me,
they found part of the telegraph cable, and they thought, okay, how telegraph cool T-bar, we found the name.
Excellent, that's really cool. Okay, so we have opening weekend. We have the T-bar opening as soon as possible, I'm sure, when the conditions permit for this new
natural
area.
Snow conditions.
We have the after Thanksgiving celebration going on with Warren Miller's new movie, and tons of beer tasting and food and all that stuff. Right, and fun for the kids on the climbing wall. You open the doors and it's just 100% go.
Everything, yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Now, when parents bring their kids to Bretton Woods for this upcoming season, what kind of facilities do you have that they can get out to? There's a million things. There's the Hobbit Ski School, for one, which is all strictly catered towards kids. So, kids go in there and they have special instructors just for the kids. And, they can bring them in for hot chocolate. They have a nursery over there. Great. We have the Kinderwoods Winter Playground, which can keep the really little ones occupied for quite a while. Some parents will buy the transferable ticket, and they'll... And what's that? You buy a ticket for the day, and you can swap it off between people. Oh, really? And is there an additional cost for that? I don't remember the price, but yeah, I know. Well, the website's good. Yep, exactly. And so, one parent can stay with the kids on the playground, the other can ski a few runs, and that's a great idea. Works out great. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so parents, don't be afraid. Get your kids up there. It's a wonderful facility at the base, and also the terrain is very conducive for the kids to learn on. Absolutely. So, what about for those hardcore skiers? Where are you going to send them this year? Well, the Glades as usual, and we're opening up more terrain out in the Stickney Glades. So if you've been there in years past, it's going to be better this year. Things have been opened up even more. There's a few more new runs that are built into there, and so it's that much more exciting. Plus, we have a new Nordic trail started up there.
So we're hoping that Nordic skiers will come over to Stickney as well and enjoy that.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, and you mentioned also briefly the Canopy Tour.
Yeah.
What is that like right now? Like, what can people expect if they go to take the Canopy Tour?
I mean, certainly bundle up, but it's not like January where it's -10 or anything.
Right. But some people get into that. If your skin's covered, get on out there.
It's fine, yeah, absolutely. People love it in the winter. I mean, as long as you stay warm, it's probably the best time to do it. You know, most people that have done it, that's their favorite time.
Really? And because of the open views, or what's the?
It's open, it's clear. You don't, you know, when it's a clear day, the view of the mountains is not like nothing else in the summer. And then if you have snow on the trees and it's stormy, well, that's pretty cool too, because you're in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Steve, did we get everything?
I'm sure not. We never do.
There's so much. But again, the website is easy enough to find. It's Bretton Woods. You can just Google it, or BrettonWoods.com, or you can get over to the hotel site as well. And there's links to the Alpine, Nordic, and everything else.
Everything's on there.
Steve, thanks so much for joining
my pleasure.
us. And congratulations on a successful opening weekend.
Well, thank you. Everybody come up and enjoy it.
Go, full steam ahead.
We'll see you soon up there.
Yeah, oh well, I'm calling you for do a little backcountry over there.
We'll put that on the calendar as soon as it snows.
That sounds good. And it looks like, you know, not right now, but Wednesday something's coming in, hopefully a little low pressure system. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. All right, thanks again, Steve.
My pleasure.
We'll be back with more here on White Mountains Today. We also have weather and events coming your way.
Hungry for seafood? Or maybe you're craving New York